Welcome to the Coaching Seat TV with Toyinda LaShea, where we're all about sitting in our seat of authority so that the kingdom community can be infused with the power to dominate confidence, unleash potential, and leave a legacy. Now, this is accomplished by extracting limiting beliefs, distractions, and interferences. Welcome to the November broadcast. I am Toyinda LaShea, a prophetess, a best-selling author, business consultant, master coach, public speaker mentor, and a threat to Hell's Kingdom. Now, this month, I'm really excited because we are going to be talking about overcoming barriers. And that's a theme for our transformational coaches. This month, we will enter into a discussion with Coach Ebony Young. Coach Ebony Young is a serialpreneur. That's right, several businesses, and she's managing them well. And she serves in three different spaces. The first space is she's the founder and CEO of Unique Interventions for Youth and Families. Additionally, she's the CEO of Shifting Solutions Consulting LLC. And my favorite, she's the CEO of I Serve Her Concierge. Now, Ebony is known for helping single women who happen to be mothers break down barriers so that they can raise healthy, successful children to ultimately become successful adults. As I move through this broadcast, I encourage you to grab strategy to improve yourself as well as the individuals that you work with in your organizations so that we all function as effective kingdom citizens. So I want to go on and get started. If you've been following my broadcast, you know that my company is called The Coaching Seat, and I certify individuals who want to be coaches. I also provide coaching education. And we know that coaching is used for equipping as well as intervening. And it's also used to amplify potential and extract barriers. Coaches empower men and women to be the best version of themselves. And we're going to talk to Coach Ebony Young today, and she's going to share with us how she helps people to overcome barriers so that they can be the best version of themselves. Coach Ebony, welcome to the studios.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Wonderful. So I'm just going to come right out and ask it. Who is Ebony Young?
Wow. I'll take a deep breath and I'll think about that and I'll say, who is Ebony Young? Mm-hmm. Well, I used to identify myself as the teen mom, having 4 children at the age of 21, not knowing where I was going to go and how I was going to make it. But now I identify myself as Ebony, the fun, loving individual who's spontaneous, never meet a stranger, love life, a humanitarian just by nature. Wow. But I am truly a hope dealer, a truth teller, a passion pusher, and a purpose igniter.
Wow, so let's pause there. A truth teller, a hope dealer, a passion igniter, and a purpose pusher. I love that. And that really is you. You know, you work in that vein, both as you work with me as my concierge, as you work with even the coaches with the coaching program, and then your coachees and your mentees. I want to go back. You said a hope dealer. What does it look like to deal hope?
Wow. It helps people believe beyond the now.
Oh, I love that.
To really grab that thing that they've been believing for and make it a reality.
Wow.
So if there's something that they've been going through that's been a hardship, learning how to turn that around into a blessing and be able to say, no, this too shall pass.
Oh, that's good.
This too shall pass. It won't last always. So helping them find hope in their situation, even if their situation doesn't look like it has hope. There's always hope in everything that we do. Hope is all around us. We breathe in hope. We live in hope. We just have to recognize that it's there.
Wow, I love that. Recognizing that hope is there. Transformational coaches help individuals, especially Coach Ebony, recognize that hope is there. I know that you're making impact in several different areas. You have three businesses, serialpreneur, right?
Yes.
Let's break down each business. Just talk a little bit about what you do in those businesses to make impact.
So, Unique Interventions for Youth is a nonprofit that specializes in behavior modification, character ed, and social life skill development for middle school and high school students. We now have a family component where we're teaming up with Department of Social Services and different federal agencies. We're writing policies on child abuse and neglect, where I serve as a certified guardian ad litem, where I advocate on the behalf of children, not only in my state, but across the nation, where I'm able to bring in data, because I'm a data geek. I really like data. So I have
Data
to say,
geek.
I'm a data geek. I like the numbers because numbers don't lie. But helping people dissect complex situations or information and make it applicable so that the programs who utilize my service can have empathy built in the work that they do.
Wow, Ebony, that is a huge responsibility
It is.
in that work, and I'm happy that you're the person doing it.
Oh, I love
A
it.
hope dealer,
Hope
a
dealer.
passion igniter.
It is a hope dealer, truth teller.
Truth teller.
Yes.
Yes, I
Purpose
love it.
pusher and passion igniter.
Passion igniter. That's huge. Tell me about the next company that you oversee.
So, Shifting Solutions Consulting is a company that helps businesses develop, helping them get federal funding and understanding how to develop their nonprofits from infrastructure, from board development, all the way down to making sure that we have diversity, equity, and inclusion training. So, it trains organizations to run effectively within so that they can be able to provide services without.
Wow. Wow. That's huge. You are being a blessing to so many people. It's so much I want to ask, but I'm going to slow down because we have time to talk. And then the third company.
Well, it's I Serve Her Concierge, which I love serving busy professional women, helping them with poise, helping them with professionalism, helping them with everything that they need so they can be present in their moment. They can shine in that moment and not have to think about the back end, because that's my job, to serve you so that you can be served.
Yeah, and you do that well, and we'll have time to talk about that a little later, maybe on the fourth broadcast. But I want to really talk about this area of women being served and maybe not even wanting, feeling uncomfortable being served because we, and let me talk for myself, have had to do things alone. Well, and God is with me. He is Jehovah Shammah. He's with me. In the physical, I feel as times that I have to do things alone. So we'll get back to that. What made you participate in the Champion Influence Coach Certification Program?
Well, I have to first say, because when I first started serving you as a client and helping you, I saw your dedication. I saw your level of integrity. And most important, I saw your level of love for what you did. And then once I started getting familiar with what the coaches were doing, I said, that's what I'm doing, but I'm not certified. And I needed to be certified because I was already doing the work, but I needed to make sure that I did the work the right way.
Yes.
So I would know the difference between coaching and counseling.
Yes.
And I can stay in my lane of expertise, and I can be able to refer people to people who were in their expertise. So I'm just excited to be a part of the coach, be a part of the Champion Influence Coach Certification Program, because it has been a game changer. When I tell you it has been a game changer in my business, I literally understand what Maslow said: we are human becomings. There's a level of hierarchy that we are going to, and we haven't arrived yet. But when we help people and we give to people and we help transform their lives, our lives are enriched and become better. So getting that certification and going through the process, which it was not easy, it was dedication, time commitment, and a focus that I had to have. But I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to serve you as a client and now to become your client. So I am very grateful for the opportunity, because I know that you are a truth teller, a hope dealer, and a passion pusher, and a purpose igniter. So I live by what you have taught me, and so it's helping me in my coaching business as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Just trying to hold back tears. You know, it took just moving from Indiana to South Carolina. I didn't know. I didn't have enough money to make ends meet at all. And I knew it when I was moving up here, but God said that he was going to have me. And he gave me the download to do the coaching program. And I wasn't coaching, I just wanted to speak and train. And he gave me that download, and for a whole year I was afraid to do it. And I'm just thankful that I stepped out to do it. So let me try to pull it together.
I'm grateful that you did step out. And I'm
Yeah.
grateful that you came to South
Yeah.
Carolina
Yeah.
because of your level of love
Yeah.
and your willingness and obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
My.
And so when you're obedient to God's word
Yeah.
and you step out even when you don't know how,
Right.
you don't have the finances, that is what
gosh.
faith is, believing that it will come to pass. That's the hope that I'm talking about.
Wow.
Believing that regardless of your situation, regardless of where you are right now, things will change. It will not be the same. Just like we have day and night and they're promised to us, that is what faith is. It's promised to you if you just believe the little bit that it will come to pass, it will move mountains and transform lives.
Absolutely. So share with me a little bit about how you are implementing the transformation in your coaching. Share a little bit about that.
So implementing all of the things that I learned through my certification and dealing with what I was already doing, I think it helped me because now I can really help the women overcome what I call the little girl syndrome.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
The little girl that shows up in your big girl moment.
Right.
And
Wow.
she doesn't allow you to stand in your truth. She doesn't allow you to stand in your opportunity. And it helps keep you in the back seat when God has called you to the front.
Wow.
And so the transformation and dealing with that as a coach, I get to help people extract those limiting beliefs and really dig into what it is that you want to believe. And that's hold true to that because that is really what matters.
Wow, Ebony, love it. So on our next meeting, we're going to talk about the little girl syndrome. I am Toyinda LaShea, and we will be back next week. Now listen, if this broadcast is blessing you, you're finding value in it, I want you to sow a seed so that I can keep going. You can sow a seed to my Cash App, which is $Toyinda Smith. We will see you next week. Hi, everybody. I am Toyinda LaShea, and I'm so excited to share with you 4 services that I provide. The first service is the International Champion Influence Coach Certification Program, where we certify professionals so that they can strategically help others and enter the coaching industry with confidently. The second service is the Champion Influence Coaching and Leadership Curriculum. This is a curriculum that allows individuals to grow and expand their leadership skills. The third service that we provide is the Champion Influence Create Champion Conversations public speaking course. It's a 5-week online public speaking course that helps individuals to become confident and engaging public speakers. And the last service that we provide is the Coaching Seat Continuing Education Platform Membership. This is a membership site that allows fresh and new coaches to strengthen their coaching posture and walk in confidence in the coaching industry. Welcome to the Coaching CTV with Toyinda LaShea, where we're all about sitting in our seat of authority so that the kingdom community can be infused with the power to dominate confidence, unleash potential, and leave a legacy. This is accomplished through extracting limiting beliefs, distractions, and interferences. I am so excited for the opportunity to be on Dominion TV with the powerful Dr. Dutton and Pastor Lynette Dutton. Make sure you download the app for Dominion TV, as well as catch this broadcast every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. I want you to share it with your community, your clients, and your customers.